Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pick a card reading is mostly to know what the karmic cycle or the karma or the destiny is connected to this person. Okay, so if you're holding on to someone, you're stuck to someone, it could be in the form of a lesson you need to be taught with this one, or you need to get to know yourself better and then know what your journey is, so you will decide what you want to do with this person. So it's more to kind of give you an insight about what is the, what is the outcome perhaps with this person, or why are they there in your life, or why are you holding on to them, or what do they mean overall. Okay, so it's more like what is their, why are they in your life? It could be that way. Okay, but overall it's just to release certain karmic cycles or patterns perhaps. Okay, so it's that kind of reading. We're gonna go with 7 piles today. I wanted to say 1 to 7, you can choose, but then again I'm gonna present to you the piles. So you have pile 1, which is the Rider deck, the original one. Then you have pile 2, which is the Night Sun. Okay, so pile 1 is Rider deck, pile 2 is Night Sun. Then you have pile 3, which is Dancing in the Dark. Pile 4 is Essential Tarot. Okay, it's the Magic Tarot. Okay, this is symbolism of magic perhaps for some, if you want to take it. If it's not, really you don't need to force it. Okay, then you have pile 5, which is Wisdom Chakra Wisdom Oracle, or Tarot. Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's Ethereal Visions Tarot. And pile 7, okay, which we're gonna end with number 7, lucky number 7, or 7, which is an important sacred number perhaps, or a meaningful number. You have Millennium Thoth. Okay, so you have 1 to 7. You can choose with your intuition. I hope it will be very simply put, because I'm manifesting to kind of use my throat chakra as the most simplest way. Okay, so I'm gonna be reading this in a more simple way. Okay, so simple and clear cut perhaps, with a certain clarity, so that you can tune into it yourself. Okay, so you have 7 piles. Choose, and I'll see you in the timestamps. I will also be shuffling my oracles I will be using to kind of tune in exactly to what we need to kind of mention to you. But then again, guys, you have to center yourself. Okay, one way I would kind of suggest for many people out there, if you want to kind of enhance your intuition, do some witnessing work with me. So when I'm going to be reading for you, okay, I'm not going to do this with every pile, but if you're watching me, then I'm just going to say it, so it might kind of be more useful to you perhaps. When I'm gonna shuffle, let's say, for you, or I'm kind of tuning into it, do the exercise of rethinking being with the person and going internal, and then witnessing it from a higher perspective. Okay, so higher consciousness, we're not gonna go lower, because then again we're always in low vibration. Okay, if we don't eat healthy food, if we don't do yoga every day, if you don't do, I don't know, you don't run, we're only just focused on study, work, then we're already in a more frustrated, stressed environment, unless we're doing what we love to do. Okay, so it's like the fact that we go to work, we love it, we kind of treat people humanly and all that kind of stuff, then perhaps you're good with your intuition already. But if you kind of look at people in a more objectified manner, it's more your intellect is against you. So that's why I kind of want you to just witness. There's nothing right, there's nothing wrong. Okay, so that we can give you a certain clarity. Okay, I might go into twin flame, as I could go into soulmate kind of vibrations, but then again, you will just take what resonates. I don't wish to focus more on that, because I look at it in the form of an illusion. Okay, I worked so hard to get out of that illusion, but it was an illusion. Okay, so definitely synchronicities, but then again, it's all an illusion if it's not part of your reality. Okay, can believe that someone is your twin flame, fake karmic and all that kind of stuff. Back and forth, back and forth. Go check out with some tarot readers that believe in those kind of stuff. It's a different story altogether. Okay, so that's it. I'm not against those, guys, okay? Like, you don't need to persuade me, nor do I wish to persuade anyone. If you kind of want to, you know, share those things with me, you can write it down on my channel, you know, if you want. And again, I'm fed up with twin flame and soulmate kind of situations. Everyone is my soulmate. Everyone is my twin flame, okay? Everyone out there could be that. Okay, it could be platonic, as it could be sexual, as it could not be sexual. Everyone is connected to me in some way, okay? At the end of the day, you and I are connected, whichever way it is. And I like to go at it in a more unconditional manner, so there's no real blockage or, you know, discrimination, perhaps. Even if I go in discrimination or categorization, it's all the same thing, okay? It's just the different possibilities. So what is the karma? And I'm gonna be reading, I'm gonna be trying to read this without thinking, perhaps. It's because we're going more throat chakra, and perhaps third eye could go there. I'm wishing to go speaking truth and the honest truth, perhaps, or depicting what the karma is, okay? So that if you need that stepping stone to kind of decide you want to kind of finalize the karmic cycle or the karmic pattern, okay? Your patterns. How you tune into your emotions, how you tune into other people's emotions. Do you wish people good, or do you wish people curse people? Something of the sort. Okay, so enough. I think I got used to the Labrador energy. It's enough. It did its activation work. Numerology. I'm using a lot of oracles, but then again, I might not dwell on them that much, okay? Unless I do so, perhaps that's what I need to do. But we're gonna be using a lot of oracles so that we can tap into this in the most clearest way. Even if I will doubt, I'm not doubting myself. And we're also going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle, okay? So, I don't know, I'm drawn to using this. I don't use it that often. Because it's the first one I bought because I didn't know anything. Long time I haven't used this oracle. I'm happy to see it. Perhaps it brings back initial memories when I started tarot 2 years ago, perhaps 2 years ago. I don't remember how long it's been I'm reading tarot, but I did change a lot. This is gonna give us some kind of advice, okay? and I will interpret it differently, okay, based on my intuition. Or I will read by the book, perhaps. So, we're ready. Now, pile 1, whoever chose Rider deck, welcome to your reading. So let us see, witness the person and yourself and tap into your intuition or your discernment, okay? So you will do it on your end. So center yourself, breathe in, breathe out properly. You know, cleanse your mind. Don't think about anything, okay? Don't think about how beautiful they are or how sexy they are or how perfect of a body, muscles, hands, and all that kind of stuff they have. Or how gorgeous their thighs are or their hips are, okay? For some of you, we're going to get out of the objectification of your person, okay? It's not an object we're looking at. It's a person with a spirit. So let's give you some letters, okay? I'll just give you 2, 3. It's going to be enough for some of you. So you have DUB, okay? Dublin, Ireland, but the letters could be those, okay? I channeled Dubby, but then again, it's Harry Potter, perhaps. Then you have CIDIA, okay? Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This person might use a lot of cedar oil, okay? Kind of smell that. Or they use essential oil, so it's more natural, or it's kind of more short-term perfume, okay? But the perfume impacts you, okay? This person might use lavender or cucumber, or they smell really good, okay? Whoever this is, they smell like forest, sandalwood, and all that kind of stuff. It's nice. So then you have Aten, so ATH, Athena, their name could be Aphrodite, or any Greek mythology goddesses names, okay? So you have Greece, or they could be from Greece. So you have SJC, CA, so San Jose, California, but their name could be San Diego, San Francisco, or any of these. You can go with California too, okay? But I'm kind of like, their name is Francisco, or Santiago de, I don't know, Rica or Roca or something of the sort, but it's several names. So your person might have like long... Whoa, I was about to lose this in my hands. You have amber eyes. You have yellow eyes. You have number 6 or number 9. You have number 7. You have number 21, you have 31 or 13, you have 14. I could be born in October, okay? I could be born 1st, I could be born in September, and I can have gray eyes, okay? So you have those clarifiers for most of you, okay? So let me start with the advice for you. So giving, okay? So you have spiritual growth, as well as being open to receiving the gifts of the universe or the gifts from this person. Become open to the idea of giving to others, yourself, okay? So give your love, compassion, time, and money freely. Keep the energy of abundance flowing. You won't receive it if you can't give it, okay? So you can't receive anything from this one if you can't give yourself to this person or to give freely. Your energy, your time, your money, whatever, it's kind of like the blockage here, okay? So this is more like a spiritual growth element. I will keep it on the side. What's the pattern with this one? So you have rebirth and you have physical activity. So I'm really going sexual here. So rebirth and physical activity could be in the form of simple sex. Perhaps you kind of just have sex with it's mundane for you. Overall, sex is mundane, or it's like it's normal to have sex with many people, perhaps. What do you need to learn, or either learn or, you know, tune into with this one? There's a lot of third eye activity here, okay? So it's more enhancing your intuition or your discernment or your knowledge or the way your intellect works for you, not against you. Okay, so you have concentration, letting go, and detachment. So overall, if you get fired up easily or you have temper issues, let's say, you're gonna learn to let go of those tendencies, okay? Because sometimes it's all mental activity, but we're not aware of it until we wake up to it, okay? So that we don't allow people to control us, or we don't allow people to trigger us specific manner, okay? So with focused attachment and concentration on the things that you wish to concentrate on, you will let go of certain anger elements that don't serve you, or ways that you can, you know, tolerate people in a more patient and concentrated, focused manner, okay? So you have those energies. Message for you is a win-win outcome is forecast with this one, okay? So if you want something that could be successful, you can have it, and conclusions are within reach. So full moon, eclipse. So you will decide if you want to be with this person or not. But overall, what the karma with this person is that you're gonna let go of many things that don't serve you that much. Victim mentalities or abuser mentalities, the element of having a certain temper, you know, and physical activity could be only sex, okay? So this one, it could be sex, as it could be something like you and I just play soccer together, or you and I are in a specific pastime or activity, okay? So it's overall simple that. The energy you feel with this one, it's definitely third eye chakra with the passion cards. You are passionate about them, but then again, there's a lot of intuition here. Type of relationship you will have is more to express yourself with this person. So it's more focused on expressing, or the karma here to learn is to express yourself freely and to enhance your awareness, okay? So overall, it's more student-teacher kind of vibration with this person. So if you're gonna sleep with them, it's just sleeping, it's just sex. There's nothing more to it than anything. So it's like if you guys date each other, you're gonna change as a person, and it's like intuitive. You have telepathy with this one. You are in sync with them, or they understand you in a more deeper level. It's all intuition overall. But the nature of the relationship is more physical, and it's changing you internally. But I don't know if you're gonna end up with this one. There's no real ending up with them. The only thing you're gonna get out of it is just sex, okay? And children, perhaps. So mending. So there might be some children involved, but then again, it's more about letting go, purging, and releasing the victim or abuser mentality you have, okay? That kind. There's no marriage here. It's just holding on to the person because you're being stubborn here. You're being stubborn here, this one. It's more like you want to just receive but not give yourself. But it's not a symbol of happiness that way, okay? So we're just gonna kind of release the karma here, okay? So this one is just you're holding on because you feel better believing that there's someone who's attracted to you, or you're attracted to someone, or you might want them for now. But then again, the more you mature, or the more you enhance your intuition, or the more you kind of liberate yourself from your own I'm not going to say toxic ways, but then again, we create our own patterns, okay? We can destroy them as we can, create them as we can consciously create them, or as they are already inside of us, okay? It's like it's unconsciously there until someone wakes you up to it. So the karma with this one is that I'm going to wake you up to your toxic ways, or it could not be necessarily toxic. It's more like waking up to seeing yourself in a different light, witnessing yourself, seeing yourself and witnessing other people, and, you know, changing as a person, or letting go of certain thought patterns, emotional patterns, behavioral patterns, physical patterns. Like if you used to only have hardcore sex, perhaps I can teach you to do more sacred lovemaking, or different types of positions in a more calmer, relaxed, and enhanced. It's like, when I'm saying calmer and relaxed, doesn't mean that it's not going to be hardcore at the end, okay? It's more like we can emphasize on that, but it's not just objectification type of thing, okay? So this one, it's more genuine, it's more authentic, it's more intuitive, it's more internal. And even if it's not internal that much, it's more like waking up to certain things that you kind of are not aware of about yourself. Okay, so it's more that vibe. Okay, so what's the main situation here is the star and the sun. So nurture. Okay, this is the karma here with this one, is to kind of nurture and be hopeful with yourself, with your own recognition of self, with your own worth. Okay, the challenge here is the Ace of Wands, to kind of embark on the, you know, on the new beginning, or to give it form, or to give the relationship form, perhaps this one, for your own good overall. And the reason why it's that way is because this is a, like, an important person for you, okay? Internally, you trust this one, perhaps you love this one very much, or you don't know what it is that you like about them, but you're passionate about them overall, but you're intuitively passionate about them. So there's something familiar about them, perhaps, or you look at them in a more motherly figure, as if like they're more motherly, or they're more possessive, or they're more serious and they're more invested emotionally, that kind. You're looking at it that way. Perhaps you like this about this person, or this person is like this for you. It could be a guy in this energy too, okay? And the initial energy, or in the past, connected to this inner consciousness, or inner happiness, or inner acknowledgement of inner child inside of you, could also be that. Nurturing the inner child, or the wounded child you were, or the lost child you were, perhaps. But I don't want to say lost because it could be triggering, but this one, it's more like if you felt neglected, or you felt like nobody kind of looked out for you, or you felt like it was too easy because you were protected, or something of the sort. It's more like nurturing the inner child inside of you, be it you had a happy childhood or not, okay? So in the initial energy with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit card, this is more like a truth that you needed to kind of hold on to. Or with this person, it's more like you kind of had to know what your truth was, and you had to kind of soul search around it. Like, know what your truth was as a person, and do some soul searching around the fact of, is this more sexual, perhaps? Is this more nurturing? Because you do have the star energy here, and the, the Hermit lantern, and you do have the wand here, okay? So they're more emphasized, and you also have the Ace of Wands as the challenge here, and you have the star card in the main situation. So this is, okay, it could be a good ending, as it doesn't need to, okay? The important thing is overall that you will change, you will transform internally as a person, okay? And then in the near future, you have the Hanged Man, okay? And outcome, it's a broken heart, but then again, it's a sad story, perhaps. It's like deceptive. There's no real element of really happening, okay? This one, it's more just a question of internal work, okay? So this person was meant to kind of come in your life to, wake you up to your own toxic ways, okay? So your own blockages. And it's more like you waking up to the fact, you do some soul searching about what your truth was regarding this person. In the middle section, or in between, it's more like with the Page of Pentacles, it's more like you kind of start learning about yourself, or starting learning about many things, how to kind of perhaps nurture yourself, how to kind of tune into your inner child. So overall, a person that was in your life so that you can nurture yourself, okay? Be it with them or be it without them overall, okay? And then with the Hangman, it's more like the whole situation is hanging. So there's no real element of completion. This is more just a person that was there to kind of keep your wheel of fortune turning. Okay, so if you had certain patterns that didn't serve you, it's more like you let them go and you kind of focus more on something more healthy, or you kind of became healthier because of this person. So this person in your life is someone to be there just to, you know, let you go through that rebirth process, okay? Like that tower moment and that process. So this is pile 1. This is remembrance. So that was it, pile 1. Okay, so this is the karma with this person. So there's no real happy ending with them. Okay, it's more karmic, perhaps, if you want the words karmic. Okay, although I don't believe in that, but you know, if you believe in it, take it. Thank you. If you want to dislike, comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want. Okay, it can help me monetarily. Okay, that's it. See you next time. So pile 2, whoever chose Night Sun Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what the karma is with this person. The karma, the karmic lessons, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so with this person, it can be romantic, as it doesn't need to be romantic. It could be someone you work with, someone you're stuck with, and you're just wondering because there's something like intuitive happening there. Okay, so that's what we're gonna tap into. Okay, let me just shuffle it consciously. Wherever this person is, where are they in your life? Perhaps where are they in my life? Is there a reason? Is there no reason? Do I have a future with them? Perhaps that's fine. Okay, so we're here. What type of stuff I can give you here? This one, it's more, you have October, you have number 14, you have gray eyes, number 6 or number 9, you have number 1, number 7, November, amber eyes, yellow eyes, gray-green eyes, and number 13. Okay, 13 or 31st. They could be born on these days or not. Okay, it doesn't need to resonate either. And you have MSP, MN, so Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Then you have Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, but you have KUL. You have CHIIL, so you have those letters. So it's Chicago City, Illinois, but doesn't need to be. They might be from there, you might be from there or not. It's not important. Let us start with messages for you. Okay, so you have surrender to the divine, full moon. You have so wisely, satisfaction. Okay, so you have spiritual growth twice here. Okay, so these are like the category for the advice. So you have satisfaction. Trust that you are always given exactly what you need in each moment, every day, and in every way. Okay, so trust overall. So wisely, whatever you send out to others will be returned to you. This is an immutable law of the universe. If you send out anger, you'll be given more reason to feel angry. If you send out generosity and love, these are what you'll receive in abundance. That's beautiful. And then you have health and well-being. You have smile. Smile even when you feel under the weather or unhappy. The simple action of smiling releases chemicals that will lower your blood pressure, stimulate your immune system, and lift your mood. It is true. Okay, you can practice this every morning if you want. Not in a crazy way, but then again, if you feel crazy doing it, there's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? It's more like it's wasted on you if you don't practice it. That kind. I have one more, okay? Just gonna take it. You have goals, career and prosperity. Picture the goals you desire in as much detail as possible. Experience your chosen outcome with all your senses as though you've already achieved it. Hold that thought, then send it out into the universe with your love and thanks. Okay? You can do this. So if you have plans or you have projects which you were never able to kind of like ground, now's the time to at least visualize it and put it out there with a certain gratefulness that it's about to happen. Or no matter what comes, it is coming kind of manifestation. So what is the lesson here with this one? It's compassion. Okay, so it's compassion energy. You have 99. Okay, what you're learning with them is love. So it's a person that you will have love with. There is love here. Okay, so you will have love with this one. Genuine love and partnership and marriage if you want. Okay, I was gonna use this card to kind of mention marriage. Okay, so there is marriage here. Okay, marriage. There is marriage here with this one, and you also have oneness. So definitely two very positive spiritual completion coming into union, integration. This is definitely the person you're going to get married to. So the type of, you have grace here. So this is overall the energy around the relationship. And you have time. You need time here. So give it some time. Smile so wisely. Follow what you kind of it's like always believe that you have enough. Okay, this one, and there's a lot to surrender to the divine. So the divine is really taking care of all this. It's meant to be, perhaps. Then you also have compassion. So this is it's a lifelong relationship. Okay, you have compassion, grace. So it's definitely two people that are coming into union with each other because of their immense compassion. So you have compassion towards your person as your person has compassion towards you. Very nice. The advice here is more flexibility. So focus more on how you can be more flexible with yourself and to center yourself overall so that you can give birth to the, you know, the relationship, or to give birth to your own creation. Okay, so whatever you want to create in your life, be it happiness, be it company, be it your career and all that kind of stuff. But this is a very I'm not gonna say romantic. Overall, it's a more long-term partnership, this one. And there's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of genuine love, emotional satisfaction, admiration of each other, but still becoming one. Mental, like, understand each other and work for the relationship, being receptive to each other. Okay, so it's a very blessed relationship you have with this one. Okay, so this is a blessed, fated, beautiful relationship. Okay, so whoever you came here for. Okay, so what's the main situation? It's the Knight of Wands energy. So overall, it starts off more like an adventure. It starts off more like passion driven, or a situation where you both are passionate, or it's like the whole situation starts off with just passion, perhaps. or going on a journey together, or you went on a journey to meet this one. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the challenge here. It's definitely to surrender to the divine, or to, you know, face the challenges of life with this one. Okay, so it's more like, it's more, you know, it's long-term relationship. Okay, so you have 9 of Cups as the reason why. It's definitely your wish fulfillment. If you want a baby to be born, there's children involved here, several, as many as you want, as it could be just one child. Okay, but it's a baby that's a gift in itself. Okay, the initial energy is the King, the Knight of Cups, and in the middle section you have the Strength card with the Queen of Cups. So there is pregnancy here, there is emotions here, there is a lot of love. Okay, so with the Sun, it's definitely internal happiness, and the Page of Swords is also more like how to kind of survive and be happy. Okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles here too. So this one, it's more about not fearing the future with this person, and just start from fresh, because that's how it goes. So this one overall, the message is not to kind of guard yourself and follow your passion. Okay, so the type of karma is that you are gonna have compassion with this person. You're gonna love them and they're gonna love you, and you're gonna come into union with each other so that there's a baby that will be born. Or if you want a family environment, you can have it. Marriage, partnership, all that kind of stuff. So in the initial energy, the main situation is more about the adventure. It's about embarking on this new milestone, perhaps with a certain fierceness and you know, confidence, perhaps is the word, confidence. And the challenge is also to face all the changes in life, because children and you know, it's a milestone, it's a different vibration altogether if you're single and all that kind of stuff. And if it's already done, then this is the husband or your wife that you kind of have compassion with. The only challenges is to face the obstacles that life makes you face. Okay, it's normal at the end of the day. This is the everyday challenges of life. Okay, in the initial, it's more like with the Knight of Cups, it's more a person that you will fancy, you will emotionally like them, they are gonna emotionally like you too. Okay, so overall, on a physical level, perhaps you feel like there is emotion, there is attraction on an emotional manner. Okay, in the middle section with the Queen of Cups and the Strength card, it's more facing your ego, your arrogance with a certain tenderness, but then again, be confident always, and protect you, and your child are safe, perhaps this one, or you will be safe with this person, or you will be pregnant with this person. Okay, or you will have marriage and partnership and family with this person. It's that kind of situation. And in the near future with the Page of Swords, it's more like you will be so compassionate towards each other that it's more inner child activity together. Okay, so it's more like you're childish, or there's a youthfulness in the relationship. Okay, you will always be happy overall. Okay, and it's a relationship that will last a lifetime, that kind. Okay, so this is who you're going to be ending up with, or who you're going to get married to. Okay, so this is the type of karma or blessing, or, you know, this is what's written, perhaps. We can go there. Time is this one, was this one? No, this is the time one. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna put them in different places so that I can kind of have a ease. that was it, pile 3. Hope it resonated. I hope I gave you guys some kind of insight. And my foot is numb, but it's still okay. Pile 3, whoever chose Dancing in the Dark, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what is the karma with this person? Okay, so what is this person in your life? What could be the future between you and this person, etc, etc. Okay, or what are the lessons you needed to learn, or why are they in your life? Are they there for the long haul, etc. Okay, so you need to kind of tune into your intuition with this person. Okay, so witness the person and tap into your intuition and clear your mind. Okay, we're not gonna go using intellect here, so it's more just discernment and witnessing what the relationship means. Okay, spirit level, whichever way you want to kind of look at it. Okay, dancing in the dark. Okay, we're ready. So let me give you some like clarifiers, perhaps, like what type of person is this. So you have hazel eyes, you have brown eyes. I could be born in June, could be born in April. I have gray eyes, green eyes, ice blue eyes, or yellow eyes. Okay, and you have number 11. Okay, so it's only 11 I have, or 1, but you have gray, green, hazel, ice blue, brown, and yellow. June and April, and you have number 11. So what type of relationship this is? You have connection. So it could be a connection that is important. It could be friendship, where it's a very close friend of yours, or a woman of yours. Then you have the answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. So whoever this person is, the answers are coming for you. Advices for you are okay. So you have harmony, you have justice, you have gratitude, and you have love. So health and well-being, you have 2, and then you have 2 for spiritual growth. So laugh. Find the time every day for some genuine, heartfelt laughter. Watch funny films and your favorite comedians, or enjoy the antics of your children or pets. Be playful and lighthearted. Nurture your sense of humor. It's your greatest health asset. Then you have harmony. A man is not rightly conditioned until he is a happy, healthy, and prosperous being. And happiness, health, and prosperity are the results of harmonious adjustments of the inner with the outer. Okay? Of the man with his surroundings. Okay? So that's important. Then you have gratitude. Whenever you turn on a tap, give thanks for the water. Whatever you eat or drink, give thanks for it. When you sit quietly, give thanks for the peace that surrounds you. Say thank you for everything, every day. You'll realize that abundance comes in many forms. Okay, so it's a very good practice. This one does change the way your mind turns and, you know, sometimes distorts things. And then you have justice. Whenever you face a challenge, ask the universe to give you the best outcome for all concerned. Okay? This ensures that no one will profit at another's expense. Okay? So it's important to be fair here. Okay? So whatever you're wishing for someone, make sure that you wish it for other people too. But always to kind of be fair and square. But this one, it's more, this ensures that no one will profit at another's expense. So we're not using or not objectifying other people. Okay, so whenever you face a challenge, ask the universe to give you the best outcome for all concerned. Okay, so that it's going to be fair for everyone. The person who's receiving, the person who's giving, the person who's asking, the person who's being punished, etc. Okay, so it's more on a different manners. You can kind of tap into those. So love, harmony, gratitude, justice. This is the type of relationship, connection. But the manifestation is spiritual partnership. So it's a person that is connected to you in a more spiritual manner. You're gonna work with them, kind of thing. Okay, so it's spiritual partnership on a journey with you. What are you gonna learn with this one? Stagnation and serenity. So stagnation and serenity. Okay. The vibe you go in overall. So you have divine masculine. And what will I have? The second one, sacral chakra. Okay. So, divine masculine, just one more, and integration. So this one also, I can go with marriage, perhaps. It could go there. You have integration and you have connection, or it could be more on a spiritual pathway. So for some of you, if you're on the twin flame, soulmate kind of stuff, it could you can take this and make something out of it beautifully. What else I have? So you have time for a nap. Okay, so the advice here is to just have faith in this person, or not to stress too much. Okay, so the answers you need are coming. They're coming to you. Okay, you don't need to stress, you don't need to fear, you don't need to doubt that much. Whatever will be with this one. Okay, and you have a crescent too. So I channeled, there was another reading in one of my previous videos I just uploaded. There was a crescent moon there also. I was so emphasized on the crescent moon there that I wasn't able to kind of discard this one. But there's a crescent. It's either a waxing or a waning crescent, but it's time for a nap. But then again, just relax. Okay, just relax and enjoy yourself, and go day to day. They're coming to you. The answers you're seeking for, you're wishing for, it's like never knew what it was, they're coming to you. Okay, so the relationship could be romantic, as it doesn't need to be, but it's a spiritual partnership overall. So if you wanted a person to rely on, you wanted someone to trust, you wanted a fair and square relationship, wanted something harmonious, you can have it with this one. The relationship is more on the connection. Okay, so supports your ability to find alignment and resonance with others, things, and ideas. So you do have resonance and alignment with this person. So you do align with this one. You are in tune with this one overall. And the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So with this person, you will be able to come into integration with them. So be mind, body, spirit yourself, and accept and be receptive, and give yourself also to someone who is doing the same. Okay, so you have sacral chakra, which is more romantic. So the relationship is also romantic. That's what sacral chakra also is. Okay, sacral chakra and crocodile are connected to each other because the animal symbolism for the sacral chakra is the crocodile, okay, or the alligator. It is the sensuous, it's a very sensuous animal. So if you kind of look at the crocodile, it's a very ugly animal, let's say, but it's a one that survived several years, centuries, okay? And it's very gentle with its babies, okay? So it's a very gentle mother. You don't expect it to be a gentle mother, but then again, it is, okay? So it kind of is a very opportunistic, and it flows with life. Okay, so it flows with life. The fact that it survived many centuries is in itself, it's something that flows with life. It evolves and expands and adapts and preserves its energy at the ultimate, perhaps. Okay, so you have serenity and stagnation. So with this person, it's more an element of stagnation, but it's also the center of meditation, mindfulness, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, stagnation is that stillness element where you can recharge. You can use stagnation to meditate overall, and through stagnation you can also, you know, to tap into other dimensions in life. But it's up to you to discern if you want to have a more meditative life or not. Okay, and with serenity, it's more, you're gonna learn how to be more at peace with yourself. You're gonna flow with life. It's going to be easy overall. It's going to come to you easily, that kind. Okay, so just relax and just have faith that everything is good. Just tap into inside of you and outside of you, and harmonize what's inside with what's outside, and whatever's outside with what's inside. Be grateful, be fair and square whenever you're kind of wishing for something, and laugh overall. Okay, so did I give you, I did give you, but did I give you some letters? I don't remember if I did that. Remember number 11 and all that kind of stuff. But you have Aten ATH. Okay, so this is ATH. This came in pile 1 too, but then again, pile 1 was more physical activity. It's just short term. This one is more long term, so it's not perhaps the same pile, unless you changed something internally, that is. Okay, but don't go to pile 1, it's different. Then you have, they might be from Athens, Greece. Okay, so you have ATH, you have SJCCA, San Jose, California. Then you have PVG. Okay, so Shanghai Airport, China. Okay, so they might be from there, as the letters are their initials. Okay, so it's not a question of weird country. It's a question perhaps of initial. Okay, so let us see what the main situation is with this person. So you have the 11. So there's 11 that's here again. Okay, but I'm not really gonna, we're not gonna go with numbers here. Okay, but you have 24, 22, number 2, 30, 14, 48, 12, 27. Okay, so if these are meant to kind of like give you some kind of like perhaps ideas or synchronicities, go ahead. Okay, but the main situation is the Knight of Swords here, but it's more like face the truth overall, fight the truth, be the warrior here, perhaps connected to the situation. But I need something extra here. Okay, the Knight of Swords is not enough. And you have the Knight of Wands. Very interesting. You have 1111. Okay, so twin flame journey, perhaps this could be, but then again, it's really not the vibe I want to go in. Okay, so, but you have spiritual partnership. Okay, your challenge here is the 2 of Wands in reverse. The reason why it's that way is because it's the King of Wands energy, or you're the King of Wands energy. In the initial, you have the Magician. And in the middle section, you have the 7 of Pentacles. And in the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Do I have anything else? The Devil card is here. Could be marriage, but then again, you have the 9 of Wands. For some of you, you need to get out of your comfort zone, perhaps with this one. And be bold and honest when it comes to the person. And internally, it's more like you are not, okay, even if you're not sure, it's okay to kind of go in this with this person, even if you are expecting something short term and you're not expecting something long term. Okay, so even if it's something short term, Just make sure to be honest and bold in the way you're communicating, okay? But embrace the moment also. That's what we want you to kind of wake up to, okay? Be it short-term or long-term, it's really not important. As long as you're able to kind of be receptive to this person, and this person being receptive to you, you do have that spiritual partnership, okay? You will enhance your spiritual, I'm not gonna say knowledges, but your spirituality, okay? Mind, body, spirit element coming into union with, through this person, or with this person, okay? Through or with, together, okay? And why you should do that, or why it's this way, is because it's either you wish to learn about spirituality, okay? Either you wish to kind of learn about magic perhaps, or learn about manifestation perhaps, because it's all connected to those things, okay? But becoming one with the universe overall, okay? So we're just gonna go with that, with the king of wands, because the king of wands, the wand energy, if we're going more not delusional but symbolism also, the wand is the magic, okay, connected to stuff. So it's where you kind of create magic by behaving, or, you know, putting the action on stuff, okay? So that kind. But this is more internal. So you wish to master magic, you wish to learn about magic. Could be in many ways, okay? This could be a twin flame, could be a witch, okay? It could be a witch that you're kind of in connection with, okay? It doesn't need to be romantic, but there is romance here, okay? So don't stress, okay? Just relax, okay? Harmonize yourself with what's happening outside of you as it's what's happening inside, okay? If there's turmoil inside, it's gonna mirror itself on a physical level, okay? And if there's turmoil outside, but you can also always tune into inside, which is calm and home and safe, okay? If it's the other way around, okay? So based on how your energy is, if you're turmoilous inside, it's more like everything's messed up inside and everything seems good outside, but then again, you need to balance it out a bit, okay? So, or you have to mirror it. I don't know how it works, okay? I'm not really that good with these kind of stuff, but overall, it's either you want to learn magic, you want to learn occult science, you want to learn about esoteric stuff, or if you just want meditation or occult sciences, or like how to meditate, be more meditative, have a certain flow with life, you have it with this one, okay? Or you're choosing to be with this one because of this, okay? So your challenge with the Two of Wands is more to kind of make the decision to face the person, or make the decision to kind of seek the person, perhaps, could be that way. And the initial energy in a reverse manner, what's happening is that you're wishing to tap into the magician, or you're kind of waking up to the fact that you can be the magician, or that everything is available to you. You just need to kind of learn about them, or practice makes perfect, that kind of stuff. But then again, you have it all inside of you. Anyways, you're tuning into that, perhaps. In the middle section connected to this person, it's more like you're being very, very patient, okay? So you're very patient, you're observing, you're kind of like nurturing. I don't want to say the person, but you're nurturing the person from an external manner, perhaps, or internal manner. So you're nurturing your goals connected to this person. It could be that way. So you're nurturing, or you're being patient with your goals connected to this person. And then in the near future, it's more a vibration of, you know, centering yourself regardless of what the changes are in life, or the internal changes that happen. But what's the outcome here, this one? It's a more internal activity. So this one, it could be only internal. It's only internal. Even if there is spiritual partnership, it's done from a distance, okay? So it could be one-sided, this one, okay? So it's more like there's no real physical cards I have. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's you need to for some of you it's just manifestation work, this one. There's no real outward card, except if you're very, very happy with yourself and in life, that you're able to kind of show your emotions to this one. This one, like, it's manifested. You wish to do this, but then again, you need to be very, very happy with that happiness element to kind of be able to create the connection with this one. Okay, so you will be happy. And once you're happy, perhaps, the answers you seek are going to come. Okay, so that kind of manifestation. Okay, this one, it could be just manifestation work. Okay, there's nothing really happening unless you're very happy and you're strong. Like, in that happiness, you're gonna be able to do the things in an easier way. Okay, so this one, it's more you're thinking of doing those things, but then again, it's either it's internal connection. You feel the connection on an internal manner, which could be a connection still, okay? And you do have romance and, you know, integration, wishing to be into integration with them, but through the stagnation, through the stillness. So it could be energy work only, okay? So it's manifested on a 5D, 4D kind of manner, perhaps, unless you're really, really happy inside, outside, that with that happiness, if you want to be with them, if you want to be with them on a physical level, okay, through that happiness, it's going to be easy for you to face the person and be with them, mind, body, spirit, with body, spirit, mind, body, spirit, emotion wise, okay? That kind of pattern. This is a possibility, this one. This pile is a bit more like a possibility. If you wish for it, you can have it. That kind of manifestation. So it's more like Wheel of Fortune is that it can happen. Many things can happen in life. It's just that, are you gonna do them? Are you gonna change the way destiny is written, kind of stuff? Okay, so it's that kind of element. Everything can change if you want, if you have the will to change it. Move the mountains, perhaps. You can't do it. How serious are you about it, and how determined and devoted are you to that idea? That kind. Okay, so that was it. Pile 4. This is 5, 6, 7. No, this is pile 3. That was pile 3. Okay, now pile 4, whoever chose Essential Tarot, the Magic Tarot, let's see what is the what is the karma, the future. Could also be in the form of why is this person in my life, kind of thing. Are they there for the short term, the long term? You know, what is our relationship gonna be like, etc. Okay, sorry. So you can tune into this person if you want. And we are asking spirit, perhaps, or your own intuition, or my own intuition, or my own discernment. Why is this person in my life? Why am I stuck in this person? Or it's like, why are things not working out with this one? Or why is it always connected to this person? You know, that kind of elements. Perhaps it could be that way, as it doesn't need to. Okay. And for some of you, have Pablo Mont. So I don't know if your name is Pablo, or the person's name is Pablo, okay? Could be that way, as it doesn't need to be Pablo. Paolo or Pauline. Paul. Stacy, I heard. I don't know why Stacy came in head, but Stacy. Stanley or Stacy, okay? I also channel Sylvester Stallone, that kind. Very interesting. So let us tap into but the name could be Sylvester, or Stallone is the family name, perhaps. Could be that way. Or they're a big fan of that. So you or the person might have gray eyes. You or the person might have amber eyes. You have amber twice. You have September, and you have gray. Okay, so there's gray twice, amber twice. You have 11. And October. Okay, very interesting. 11 came again, even though I shuffled it several times. So for some of you, number 11 could be a signifier for some of you, but then again, so you don't need to kind of just focus on it. Then you have number 10, May. Eyes, blue eyes, and you have February too. Okay, so February, May, 10. So 10, 11 are important numbers here in this situation. I did give you some initials, but then again, it's the ones I channeled. It's not really the ones that I just kind of went with. This one, it's again, this one I'm going at this. You have SANCA. So you have San Diego, California. It could be from there. You have BFS, Belfast, Ireland City Code. And the last one is GVA. Okay, so Geneva, Switzerland. I could be from there, as I don't need to be from there, okay? Could be Swedish also, okay? Even if I said Switzerland, could also be from Sweden or Swedish, okay? So let us start. So what's the main situation? You have the star. I went here again. That's why I didn't even start with that. The challenge here is the 8 of Wands energy, the passion you feel for this one. With the 5 of Wands, these are challenges connected to the karma, the Hanged Man. So you have the star, so the challenges are the Hanged Man, 5 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. Okay, the thing I channeled here with these three is stop comparing people to this one, perhaps, or stop. It's like just quickly act on your passion, perhaps connects to this one, instead of staying stagnant there. Okay, so there's several messages. Then you have the reason why is that way is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Knight of Cups, okay, upright. So you do know you fancy this one, or this person does fancy you and you know about it, okay? Or internally what's happening is that on a physical level, it is like the person is flirting or showing you interest, but then again, internally you're more like waiting for other options, or you're waiting to see what's gonna happen next, perhaps this one. And the initial energy, you have the Hierophant. In the middle section, you have the 6 of Wands. In the near future, you have the Temperance card with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let me see what type of relationship this is. Communication. Okay, so you have communication. So two people that are meant to communicate with each other. It's an important key, this one. You have domestic harmony. So you can have that domestic harmonious relationship with this one. You have effort. So putting the effort where you need to put until I'm done with this one. Bear with me. And you have creativity and nature. Okay, so what type of relationship this is? It's one that you will need to put the effort in the relationship. Communication is very, very important. So it's a relationship that's going to help you communicate, or help you have that harmonious domestic harmony. Okay, so could be someone that's important. It's a family member, it's a person that's in your life, that's a family member, and it helps you communicate properly, and to express yourself perhaps, and to create with certain nature element. Okay, so nature could be elements that are connected to nature, and this person is has master is a master in the art of this precious, authentic, traditional. For some of you, it's a mastery of a certain job that's very rare. Okay, so it's like, you know, like clay pottery for kimchi fermentation. Let's say we're gonna go with Korea, okay, because that's the only one I kind of know. But I know that there's like dragon painters in China, or Asia, or any culture has its own traditions, like the sugar candy decors, or it's an artist that knows how to use the specific like technique that's very traditional, that kind of element. Okay, so for some of you, it's a family member that is in your life because they're teaching you this traditional method, perhaps, which is part of your culture, which is very important to you. Could be for some of you, this is more like a person that you will have a more natural, it's going to be coming to you very naturally. It's a person that you will be able to work hard with. It's a person you will be able to create properly, naturally with. So it's more like if you're a magician, let's say, it's a person that's in your life who's like, if you create or you compose, let's say, lyrics, and there's a singer, it's more like it's a singer that understands you, or you kind of understand them, and it's like you feel completed with each other, and it comes very naturally. It's like Selena Gomez's song, it comes naturally, that kind of vibration. It's creation work, it's putting the effort, it's domestic harmony. It's more like J-Lo with her producer or her guardian kind of vibe. Okay, it's more like we are all a family that work together kind of concept. Okay, could be that I'm married to this person, as I don't need to be married, but we consider each other family, that kind, because it's so easy for us to work and create together and communicate also. Okay, so it could be several ways. What are you going to learn with them is healing. So you're going to be healing with them. You're going to feel like you are part of the family. That kind. It's very nice, this one. Advices, or let me give you some moonology. So a new romantic cycle begins. So this one, it could be romance. Okay, so this one, it's a person that you can have romance with. Yeah, that kind. Okay. What else I can read to you as advice connected to this person? So you have forgive. So whenever you're in conflict with someone, don't hold on to your feelings of anger or resentment, okay? Send your love to that person and think of them with wholehearted love, okay? This is not easy, but you have to sometimes do it, okay? This will open the door to reconciliation and forgiveness internally, okay? So you will be more comfortable with the person when you meet them, okay? That kind. Then you have spend gladly. So this is career and prosperity. Keep money flowing towards you. Your supply of money will dry up if you hoard what you have and are reluctant to part with it. Whenever you spend money, do so with a glad heart and the knowledge that more money will flow to you to take its place. Okay, so you have that also. Then you have healing and well-being. So root yourself. Lie down on a patch of grass and feel the energy of the plant flowing through you, renewing every cell in your body and healing you. Know with every fiber of your being that this is happiness. Okay, so perhaps there is nature here, because if you tap into nature alone, okay, if you go to the forest or you leave a child alone, to grow on its own like Mowgli, the child is very healthy, okay? The child is very healthy, it's very rooted, it's very grounded. And if you want to ground yourself, or if you want to heal yourself overall, you can use nature, gardening and all that kind of stuff to kind of ground yourself, but heal also. It is a good method of healing. And then you have give thanks. So in your imagination, kiss each of your favorite people in turn and thank them for being in your life, okay? Then do the same with an open heart to each of the people who cause you difficulties, okay? So do that with people so that you will kind of be in a more at ease with your emotion, at ease with yourself overall, connected to people, okay? So it brings you ease overall, pleasantness in some way, okay? That kind. Which one did I not open yet? So we have this one, which is more sensuality. Okay, so this is a very sensuous energy. This one is romance in the air overall and coherence. So it's a serious romantic partnership, this one, okay? This one, it's you and this person are gonna be very serious about each other. It's a long-term establishment also, okay? So communication is very nice, okay? You're gonna learn how to communicate better with people because of them also. The way you communicate with a person, if you start communicating with other people, you're gonna see that it's gonna come very naturally. You're gonna learn how to put the effort in things and create more naturally. And you're gonna have children or a family with this one too, okay? So you have domestic harmony. So let us see. So this one overall, with the star card, is the energy of this is the one. Perhaps this is your shining star. This is a person that will give you hope, okay? Or you will be in a more hopeful vibration, a more healed, nurtured vibration with this person. So there is good things, good luck in this relationship, okay? A new romantic cycle begins, but there is good luck connected to this relationship with this person, whoever you came here for. The reason why it's that way is because this is meant to happen, and it's a person that's eager to kind of flirt with you, be emotionally available to you, understand you emotionally, be able to understand you as a person overall. And they are, I'm not going to say infatuated, but it's not we're not going to go there, okay? Because for some of you, it's a pattern I go in, it's very easily done, but you might be infatuated with them, this one. Because the Knight of Cups sometimes is too much in its emotions, but then again, it has the guard up on a physical level, but it has its emotions. So it's very sensitive to that point that it feels weird, okay? Feels like it's the only one jealous, so it doesn't want to kind of show that it's the jealous one kind of thing. So you might have this energy as your person might have this energy, okay? But overall, the dynamic, the karma, or what you can have with this one is very nice, okay? So challenge-wise, I did mention it to you. I will not repeat myself. So stop being, you know, like aloof with this one. You kind of feel it in your gut, then stop comparing them to other people. If you stop comparing them to other people, it means that the person will also stop comparing you with other potentials too, okay? So in the initial energy with the Hierophant, it's more like you can have the contract with this one, okay? From the start there was contract here, or from the start there was establishment. So you will learn how to establish yourself, or you will learn how to root yourself, perhaps ground your roots kind of thing. With the Six of Wands, there's gonna be success in this marriage, or in this business, or marriage and business, okay? This one is very prosperous energy I'm tuning in the middle of your lifetime together, perhaps. And then in the near future with the Temperance card, it's celebration, it's sharing. And with the Queen of Cups, it's more like feeling very fulfilled, feeling very nurtured, feeling very sensitive overall, okay? So, but with that certain element of crying from happiness kind of vibration a bit. Okay, so it's more like at the end of your, I'm not gonna say cycle, but at the end of this life, okay, you will feel very happy of being with this one. Okay, so this person will bring tears of happiness in your eyes, or being with this person, you have the Two of Cups, is gonna bring you happiness. Okay, very beautiful reading, pile 4. Okay, so I wish you happiness and long-term happiness, but then again, you just understand that life has challenges, but then again, you can overcome them with happiness, with a certain ease. Okay, so when you're happy, facing difficult things in life, or I'm not gonna say horrible stuff, but then again, facing things that are hard comes with ease when you're happy. Okay, internally happy. But there's a lot of healing with this one, and there's a lot of romance in the air, and cuddling and spooning perhaps also. Okay, so Libra card is here, but there's Venus here. Okay, so Venus blesses this marriage perhaps, or this relationship, where it's connected with Venus also. Okay, if some of you are like into those kind of stuff. Okay, so that's it, pile 4. Now pile 5, whoever chose the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what is the karma with this, the lessons, or was this person in your life? Could be that way. Will they be in your life, or they're there for the short term? And also, guys, when I'm reading, I wish that you will tap into your intuition and tap into your discernment when I'm reading for you, okay? There's no real element of wishful thinking, okay? So I don't wish to give you illusions here, okay? I wish to ground certain stuff, and you will know if, based on your intuition, who you came here for, and what I'm reading and what I'm saying, is it connected really as per your intuition, or is it just not your pile, so it doesn't resonate, okay? I hope it will resonate, okay? But then again, if it doesn't, I want you to know it, okay? So that you will not be creating illusions in your headspace like I used to do before, a few years ago, when I used to watch a lot of tarot readers, okay? The amount of things I'm healing is unbelievable, okay? So I was not a perfect person, okay, at the end of the day. I was a little innocent, naive person. I still am naive sometimes, okay? But that's part of my karma to face. So let us tune into let me give you some months, or some, you know, some numbers. So you have October, you have green eyes, you have number 14, you have number 6 or 9, 14, 28, or 2 and 8 if you want, 2 and 8. Then you have November, February, blue eyes, and you have gray eyes. What else can I give you guys? You have number 26, number 12, green eyes again, you have gray green eyes, you have gray eyes, and you have amber eyes. So you have both twice gray and green, okay? And then you have gray green eyes, you have amber eyes, and the rest was, you kind of tune into those, okay? At the months also. 2 and 8 could be February, as it could be also August, because I know that in my months I have the August missing. So, or some months missing in there, but it's still okay. So you have PHXAZ, okay? So Phoenix, Arizona. Then you have CIDAI, so Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So you have those. And this came another time too, so I'm kind of choosing similar cards, which I don't want. But then you have RDU and C, so Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, okay? So Durham could be their name, or Danielle could be their name, or Gabrielle, Emily, perhaps. I'm channeling Emily in Paris, but then again, I didn't watch it because I don't like that kind of energy a bit, okay? So I like real French people in some way, but then again, I'm not against anything, so just preferences, okay? Preferences. So let's open all the cards. So what type of relationship you and I have? So you have 5th chakra. Balance and expression, self-expression. Message for you. You have, you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so whoever you are, you're very close to achieving your goal connected to this person or goal in life. Okay. Devices connected to this person or this relationship. Think well, wealth, and inspiration. So spiritual growth, we have think well. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. If you want to improve any area of your life, you must improve the way you think about it. Okay, so think abundance, not lack. Think joy, not sorrow. Think forgiveness, not resentment. Okay, so you have think well overall. Then you have career and prosperity. You have wealth. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Okay, so Coco Chanel, 1883 to 1971. Okay, so you have this Coco Chanel wisdom code, perhaps, connected to wealth. Then you have health and well-being, inspiration. Look for life enhancers. These are people who are naturally cheerful, confident, affectionate, and benevolent. They will encourage you, boost your spirits, and lift your energy. Okay? That kind. But I want to believe in this, okay? But I really thought about certain stuff which were not positive like this. About the people who are enhanced, okay? Life enhancers. I don't know if I want to depend on people to enhance my life in some way. So the ending with this one is the happy ending. Okay, you're gonna have a happy ending with this one, okay? It's a happy ending. It could be more mundane, as I don't wish to go there because we're doing a karma reading here, okay? So it's a more proper wish, okay? It's a wish. It's a good wish. You're very close to achieving your goal of being married to this one or having the happy ending with this one, okay? So you might be engaged to this person as you don't need to, okay? Or you want engagement, then just know that you're very close to achieving your goal with this man or this woman, okay? Any way you want to go at it. This is consciousness. Very simple cards I have, okay? It's very simple. It's okay. It's gonna be easy. So I kind of open. You have the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, and you have consciousness, which is more a consciousness. It's just awareness, perhaps. What will you learn in this relationship? Communication. Dreams. And perspective. Definitely perspective, because that's what I also channeled here. I wasn't sure though, but that kind. And another advice for you. So you have chop wood. Like, do simple essential things like clean the house, chop the, like, prepare food and housework, bit like that. Or do simple things kind of thing with this one. Or tune into more simplicity. tune into more simple things in life, okay? It's like not to kind of over exaggerate. If you have a tendency to kind of over exaggerate connect to certain stuff, okay? Like being a bit over dramatic. But if you like that kind of stuff, then be yourself at the end of the day, okay? I'm not saying not like be this way. It's not good. It's not that. It's just do like appreciate more simple things and don't go too much on like expensive clothes, expensive cars, expensive like sunglasses or expensive hotel rooms. That kind. It's more like just do the simplest thing. It's like there's charm in simplicity. There is beauty in simplicity. So you can enhance it with like extravagance and all that kind of stuff, material stuff perhaps, but this one, it's a more like go more simple in life, okay? It's more tap into simplicity, okay? So that you can tap into more like, you know, clear, like be comfortable, like, okay, the energy of the throat chakra supports our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully, but then again, we need to be balanced and know what our truth is so that we can kind of say it, right? But then again, sometimes simplicity or having the bare minimum and enjoying it, it's like has its own beauty connected to it. It's like, it's not about, there are people who have money, okay, but not know how to use the money. They're not happy, these people with money, okay? And people who are rich, but those who are rich know how to use the money. They know how to, perhaps, they are rich internally, perhaps. They have a lot of experience. They don't hoard over the money, okay? That kind of energy of it. And there are people that think that they're all it because of their money, okay, because they're ego boosting, or they're kind of believing that money is the most important thing. And then some rich people know that money is a way, it's a tool, like Roman Empire. They knew how to use the money, you know, in a more wealthier way perhaps. But then again, there are certain stuff that I'm not going to go in, okay? There's no right way of living, anyways. And I'm not gonna impose my mentality here. Forget it. So just the chop wood is just kind of focus more on simple things, like everyday stuff. Just do them with full consciousness, that kind. Okay, it's like how monks do it. It's more like they just clean the front or gateway. They do simple tasks, okay? They prepare food for other people, etc. Volunteer work could also be it, okay? It's like working for other people. It's that kind of dynamic. So do some volunteer work or volunteer for your person here, okay? So this one is that kind. So I don't know. So let me just end the reading because I'm starting to have a bit of a headache. So what's the main situation here? So you have Four of Wands internally, and then you have the Four of Swords on a physical level. So Four of Wands and Four of Swords. That's the main situation connected to why is this person in your life kind of thing. Then you have the Knight of Cups as your challenge connected to the whole situation. The reason why it's that way is the Five of Wands with the, you know, the Ace of Wands. In the initial energy, we have the Four of Coins. In the middle section, we have the Four of Cups. And the Nine of Coins with the Ace of Coins, okay? And in the near future, you have the Six of Swords in reverse with the Devil card and the 7 of Cups. So there, like, it's happy ending overall, so I believe there is marriage here. But what will be manifested here? I need something physical. Can you give me a physical card? Physical card, okay? Something upward. 5 of Cups. Okay. Well, I don't. Okay, for some of you, it's the person you're going to sleep with. So the happy ending is definitely what I channel. Okay, it's more mundane stuff. And more mundane. Okay, we're going to just keep it like that. Okay, so it's more like somebody you're going to sleep with. Have a happy ending with for one night stand or one night experience. One night only. Okay. Because you don't have the time. Kind of thing. Okay, so this one, it's more you will keep wishing to kind of be with this person, then again perhaps it's just a one-night stand. Okay, so it's more like it's you didn't take the phone and you didn't meet the person again, that kind of vibration. So it's a one-time opportunity and you're gonna be happy. So for some of you, you don't want to get married this one, because I don't have the confirmation here, so I'm just gonna follow my intuition. At first it looks happy ending, you're gonna be happy with this one, but the vibe at first is also just a one-night stand. It's like that massagist, you go and you have a happy ending at the end, that kind of situation. So you might meet this person in a massage situation and have that happy ending, or buy that happy ending, I don't know. Okay, so for some of you, you will know if this is gonna resonate. For some of you, it's just, there is much more than meets the eye. Okay, so whoever needs to focus whichever way, okay, if it's a relationship, you're gonna get married to them, take it also. Okay, I'm not gonna just go one way. Okay, so be it you know you're gonna be the happy ending type of person, just a one night stand, or be it you're definitely serious about this one, or you will be serious, or you want to be serious with this one, there is a happy ending here. Okay, so with the 4 of Wands, it's more an energy of, you know, this is somebody you will get married to and you will change with them and you will kind of evolve and expand overall. On a physical level, the 4 of Swords, it's more like you're gonna chill with them overall, so you're always there with them perhaps. So live life, sleep together, and it's like sleep together on the same bed, not like sex here. When I say sleep together, there's sex involved, but then again, it's more a person that you want to share your bed with, that kind, for the long term. Okay, reason why you do that is because this person shines brighter than other options you've ever had seen, and you always felt attracted to them. Okay. Your challenge with the Knight of Cups is more like, how were you gonna kind of like be emotionally available to this one, or to kind of allow your expression, how to communicate the love you feel or how you communicate. Okay, so this one, it's more like, I'm gonna help you communicate. You're gonna learn how to communicate properly. You will learn how to kind of ground your dreams, or dream overall. So for some of you, I was gonna say like enhance your dreams, okay, or your clairaudient or clairsentient kind of abilities for some of you. Okay, so the more you spend time with this one, you might kind of practice in a specific esoteric field, or being with this one will activate some kind of talent inside of you. Okay, or you will change overall. You will get out of your comfort zone, or connected to this person. The influence this person will have on you is that of communicating properly, focusing on grounding your dreams, or dreaming, or having those foresight, insightful dreams perhaps, like Joseph used to have, or being able to kind of depict dreams or kind of understand what the meaning of the dreams are. It could be that way. And with the perception, it's more like understand many people's perceptions, but enhance your consciousness, awareness overall. Okay, so in the initial energy with the Four of Coins, it's more like you will hold on to this one for a specific part of your life. Okay, then once you offer your the opportunity for this one, or this person offers it to you, you're gonna reject it, or you're gonna feel more like ashamed of yourself a bit and wish to be more single. But then again, in the near future, it's more like you will kind of like daydream about this one a lot, and you will wish to kind of let them go, but then again at the end you will be with them. So this one, it's more a vibration of perhaps being single and not. Okay, so you're at a dilemma connected to yourself. You want to be single or you want to be in a relationship with this person. Okay, so the karma here is just to kind of know that decide. Okay, but this one you're gonna decide anyways in the near future. You're gonna kind of be in the devil energy a bit. Okay, so the devil is more like following what your desire is. Okay, be it it's a greedy way or it's a good way, because devil card is also my marriage card, as if like you and I are stuck together because we're married together, right? Or you're stuck with me, whoever I am here, because you wanted to be stuck with me overall. It's voluntarily done or unconsciously done, but then again, it's natural. Okay, it's natural. If you want to be with them and you feel it and you kind of want it, they always shine bright to you. Okay, so it was always the option you saw. Okay, so it's been years, or I'm not gonna say months, but this one it's years. You've kind of had your eyes on this one for quite a long time. This woman or this man always shined bright for you. Okay, there was something about this person you didn't understand what was it, but they impacted you in that way. Okay, so this one you're gonna hold on to them. You're gonna, when they offer it to you, or you offer you offer yourself to this one. Could be they offer you and you reject it because there were some elements of you still wanted to keep your independence or singlehood, or the element that you were still single available to you, as it could be the other way around. Okay, it's either I offered it to you, you rejected it because of your singlehood, you wanted to be independent, or I offered it to you, or you offered it to me and I said no to you because I wanted to stay independent too, or I had like certain goals in life perhaps. Then again, you ended up seducing me or sleeping with me or getting your way with me, but then again I'm, you know, stuck with you overall. Even if I wanted to leave you, I'll still wonder and daydream about it. So this one is more, perhaps it's either you have this person, you sleep with them, or you want to sleep with them but they reject you, but then again in the near future you get your way with this one. But then again, it's just a one-night stand, or it's a person you will marry. But this one is more like there's a dilemma here. Okay, so I'm kind of either the dilemma is connected to you losing your own singlehood, bachelorhood perhaps, but you want them, so you decide to kind of get hooked on the, you know, the person, that kind, because you were hooked, want it or not. It's just that it's like, till when are you gonna stay away from the person you desired, kind of thing. Okay, so it was very clear to you that you wanted this person, and you ended up going at it consciously. Okay, so even if it's unconscious, it's consciously done, and you will have that happy ending that you wanted. Be it this person's gonna get married to you, it's your fiance or not, that kind. Okay, so that type. So I hope it resonated. I don't know if it did, but remember, think well, wealth, and inspiration. And then chop wood. Just do certain simple things to kind of ease the mind, perhaps. Not overthink all the time. So whenever you're doubting yourself, or you want to let go, perhaps just kind of like do some simple house chores, whatever tasks in the house, okay? Like house cleaning, cooking, that kind might kind of enhance the reason why you chose to be with this one. This one, you go into it consciously because you want it to be with them, or you want the person only for you kind of thing. So it's more like the karma here is more to kind of face your decisions, perhaps. But then again, have the happy ending there. You will feel happy because you're with the person you always wanted to be with. That kind. Or you slept with that person that one time because you always wanted to sleep with them. But I don't want to go happy ending, mundane like, okay? So we're going to go more karma, okay? This is the karma. You're going to have the happy ending at the end with this one. Okay? Be it you see it yourself or not, I don't know. But it's going to be a happy ending. And it's going to be challenging for you, but you're going to have the happy ending. That's it. Okay, pile 5. Now pile 6, whoever chose the I was gonna say esoteric tarot, but Ethereal Visions tarot. Some of you might be in the art of esoterics, okay? Perhaps that's why you chose Ethereal Visions tarot. You want to know who this person who will accept you or be your equal partner be. Perhaps, or is this the person you wanted? Oh, give me time. It's like it's too much for me to tolerate sometimes, or it's too much information for me. It's too much energy for me. Let me start off with so I'll give you some eye colors. You have gray eyes. You have number 13. Yellow eyes, amber eyes, yellow eyes again. Green eyes, okay. You have ice blue eyes. Number 16, July, November. Hazel eyes, May and February. Okay, so you have those months, those numbers, and those eye colors. You have Beijing, China. So they might be from Beijing, China. You have P-E-K. Those letters, as they don't need to be from China. Okay, you'll know. But I have Hong Kong. HKG, so Hong Kong. Then we have, okay, you have 28. That kind of was kept here on the side. So for some of you, you're going to meet them on the 28th of the month. Or they're born on the 28th. Okay. Then we have WAW, Warsaw, Poland. You have Boston, Logan, Massachusetts, but you have BOSAM, okay? Then you have Denver, Colorado, so DENCO. You have MAD, or MAN, okay? MAN, Manchester, England. They might be from there, or you might be from there, or both of you are from there. You have HND, so Tokyo, Haneda, Airport, Japan. Okay, so I have different nationalities here as I have different initials. So just take what resonates for all tarot readers that are here, perhaps. I don't know. So, or healers out here, or spiritual people who are here. Okay, with certain talents. And if not, it's still okay. Welcome. You might have the potential if you chose this. So let us see. You have union, okay? So this is the union card. This is the type of relationship you have. Messages that you need to hear. Emotions are running high. Super moon. So it could be connected to you as it connected to the person you're asking me about. Advices for you. Okay. So you have choice, you have heal, protect, and atone. So career and prosperity. Even when money is scarce, avoid such statements as, I can't afford to buy this, or I don't have that kind of money. They reinforce a sense of lack. It's better to tell yourself, I choose not to buy this at this time. Okay, so it's a question of choice, perhaps, connected to certain stuff you need advice on. Then you have health and well-being, heal. If you want to cure an ailment or a disease, avoid thinking or talking about it. Keep saying, I'm in perfect health now. Thank you for my perfect body. Okay, a perfect mental state, perfect emotional state, etc. Know that you are being healed right now. Okay, so you can manifest this. Then you have career and prosperity. Protect. Keep all bills and invoices well away from mirrors, windows, and other reflective surfaces. Otherwise, you will attract more claims on your money. Then you have attune. So match your energy to whatever you desire in life. Okay, if you want more love, then become more loving yourself. Tune into the love that surrounds you right now. Okay, so you have those kind of advices that you need to hear, perhaps connected to this person. So what is the life path or the path connected to the situation? So you have karmic completion with manifestation and love. Okay, so karmic completion for me is not really ending it with this person, okay? Or perhaps it is about ending it with this person so it can manifest true love. Could be that way. So based on which way you go with your belief systems or whatever you believe in, which I don't want to say belief system because it could like trigger some tarot readers out there. But then again, perhaps because what I channeled also, it could be karmic completion within yourself, okay? So you can heal with the same person. Because you came here with one person in mind, right? So take the message whichever way it is, okay? Be it this is for this person, you will have this, okay? Be it it's a person you need to complete a karmic cycle with so that you can manifest true love. But I feel like this one, it's more that dilemma that you have with yourself, that thing that you hate in this person, which is inside of you, which you're unaware of perhaps, or you are aware of it, but then again you're having to deal with it yourself so that you can have the true love you seek with the same person. Okay, so that for some of you, wake up to that. Okay, we're not gonna do circles all the time. The main issue is always inside of you. It's not about them. Okay, it's about how they're tuning into it, but how are you acting with them for some of you. Okay, so I'm not enforcing anything. You know what you want to believe in. Okay, so if you don't like what I'm saying, just click off, guys. Okay, you are tarot readers yourself. You know yourselves better than me, and you know how to manifest and all that kind of stuff, the way it works for you. Okay, so I wish you good. Okay, it's not a big problem, and if you're still staying here, it's still okay. Okay, so the type of energy you're gonna tune in with this one is perception, miracle, and emergence. So frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Okay, so what is real for you as what is not? Okay, so take a good look at that. Take a good look in the mirror also, and take a good look at your person also. Okay, discern the situation best way possible for you, not to use your intellect or your abilities to fight against you here. Okay, the belief system to create this harmony in the relationship, not disorder in the relationship. Okay, red flags, whatnot, definitely. But then again, the person you're with or your person you're here for consulting is a human being like you are. Okay, with a will and emotions and a body of their own. Okay. You have miracle. So the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. There's no real element of chosen one. If we're going in that element of chosen one, just remember that the sun shines bright on everyone. Okay, just because some people are able to kind of have certain talents or certain positions, or they were born with a golden spoon or a silver spoon, doesn't mean that they're more special than you are. Okay, so if we're going spirit-wise, then everyone is the same. Okay, Lang Zhu means that way. Okay, for me, it's that type of immense wisdom person, but then again, they're a human being at the end of the day. Okay, they embrace that innocence, naivety inside, even though they're not really naive. But then again, you need to have that naive childhood element of you to kind of have a certain happiness in life. You know, it's not only just tears and sacrifices and I don't know, like nothing is fitting your criteria, etc. That kind. Then you have emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Okay, so you will need to tune into those, or you tune into those already. But sometimes when your ego is too high, or you kind of like the moon phases, or astrology wise, there are certain stuff that are kind of causing you to act a specific way. It's normal. Okay, but just remember that with this person, there is a karmic completion. So in the form of karmic completion, for me, it's more karma, which is yours. You're completing that cycle, okay, internally. So you can manifest true love with this person, okay? You can have the union, mind, body, spirit wise. Activates our ability to unite our outer and inner aspects towards a state of wholeness with this person, okay? That kind of situation. What else I wanted to kind of give you your energy, what they're going to teach you. Integrity. Might be very triggering for some of you. You're going to learn integrity with this one. How to respect them no matter what they say. And if they kind of agree with you or not. Agree with your ways or not. That kind. So you kind of have more integrity with this person. Then again, we have poise, the message here. Look, everybody's special in their own way. Okay, so enjoy. Rejoice in happiness. Rejoice in the fact that about who you are, the accomplishment you've done. Okay, be happy overall. Okay, so just focus on being happy and look at all the disruption or all the blockages or all the weaknesses of your person, or the fact that you're not able to communicate properly, or they're not doing things your way, the way you want them to be, right? Just look at the, like, be more happier, and with the happiness, things, blockages, challenges seem to be overcome with a certain ease. Okay, so tune into the ease energy. Make it easy for yourself. Make it pleasurable for you to kind of adapt to them. I'm not saying allow them to like work it on you. The fact that you're aware that this is a blockage, or the fact that they're trying to laugh on you, you're not going to allow it anyways. But be happy. Be in a vibe of happiness yourself. That way you're going to look at the karmic completion in the form of a death element, perhaps. Or the karma with this one will end and you will kind of manifest somebody new in your life. You will know, okay? So this one, it could be several messages and you will kind of decide what you want it to be, okay? For me, you came for this person. So there's several ways I can perceive the message here. It's either you're gonna end your karma with this person so you can manifest true love. And the other person who you're gonna meet is gonna be the one you're gonna truly love. But then again, why is love in this pile? You know, it's that kind of vibe for me. Okay? So just know that emotions are running high. But are you taming your emotions? Or are you allowing your emotions to get the better out of the relationship? That kind. Perhaps karmic completion is connected to your emotions that are running high. PMSing, perhaps. Or you feel the love too intensely, but your person just doesn't understand it, perhaps. So there's many things. So just understand that you need to, it's a question of perception. You're not the person. You're a different person than you. Tarot will not help you read all the time, okay? Can't read your person through tarot, okay? Like you're reading your mentality through tarot. Okay, that's the important thing you have to understand. Even if you're reading for somebody else, that person needs to hear what you're saying. You're embodying the vibration there. But then again, you're the one reading. So it's all your perception. Be it you're perceiving for somebody else or you're perceiving from your perspective, your experience. It's always your experience with other people that is a perception. There's many ways to look at it, but that's why I'm kind of like just gonna stop this because it's too much. I'm not gonna like I don't wish to kind of create problems for myself here. You know better than me, right? You're a tarot reader yourself, or for some of you, you're not into that, but then again, I believe in twin flame journey or whatever it is that you believe in. Okay, I believe you as long as you believe it. Okay, but I have my own belief systems also. Okay, but we're not going to create disruption here. Okay, you will know. So you have the Lover's card. Look, okay, look, like this one, you have deep down the Lover's card and you have the Nine of Cups on the physical level. So perhaps emotions are running high here, connected to your person. So just wake up to the fact that the karmic completion could definitely be connected with your emotions are running high. Be it I'm emotionally running high towards you or you're emotionally running high towards them, okay? But there's a question of who's right or who's wrong, or how your dreams or how your perfect person is satisfying your needs, or how perfect it seems. But deep down underneath, you do know that you have the nakedness and the vulnerability and the happiness of a relationship with this person, okay? Your challenge here is to have that success, to face it with a certain spirit of warriorism in the form of connected to the spirituality element or connected to the love you have. The reason why it's this way is because with the Magician, it could be that you tap into Magician energy yourself, or overall this one, it's all manifestation work. You wanted someone who was perfect for you, right? Perhaps we're gonna go there. And then you have Seven of Swords energy in reverse in the initial. Then you have in the middle section, you have the Five of Swords. And in the near future, you have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Eight of Wands with the Nine of... This one. Okay, look. This one. You have to work harder internally, okay? This is all internal work you need to do. And stop comparing yourself with other people. And just learn about magic in the form of it's something away from you, okay? It's not something you need to fight all the time. This relationship is love, okay? It is love. It is the person you're going to end up with, okay? But what's happening here in this one is that at first there was deception, or you thought that there was deception, or you were more deceptive by nature. You were not aware of it, or you were, okay? In the middle section with the Five of Swords, it's more like you were ego tripping a bit, okay? There was a lot of mental activity. You were doubting. You were like seeking to be the right one there in the relationship because of your belief systems, perhaps. Sometimes when we are in the position of healer, okay? Or we are in the position of guiding people, or we're in the position of like having suitors, or it's like we're a celebrity ourselves, or we have many people who kind of find guidance through us. Definitely. But then again, we have to wake up to the fact that we ourselves are not high mighty people, okay? We're a human being, okay? So sometimes, even if you're guiding other people in the art of love, in the art of choosing certain stuff, you could also be the one that's stuck in the karmic cycle because you're working in that field. Okay, so if you manifest third-party situations, if you manifest, I don't know, toxic elements, or you manifest like chosen one elements, you're the chosen one always, you're the one that's the winner, that kind of stuff, then it means that you're gonna, the winner takes it all, but the winner is lonely at the end of the day. Okay, so this one, just wake up to that mentality or emotional imbalance, perhaps, okay, with the full moon and hysteria perhaps connected to it. I'm saying these things myself, okay? I'm not saying this is you. You will take it if you believe in it, okay? So if you don't want to take it as too toxic, then just forget about it. But this one, there is love. Karma here is just to kind of wake up to the fact that you thought that they deceived you, but then again, you were deceiving this person yourself, perhaps. You were deceiving them in a specific manner, okay? So you didn't tell to them that you were a tarot reader or something of the sort, or I don't know, you did tell them, but then again, you're acting like the healer you are with them when you should just be yourself with them. Because at some point, you take a position. So it's your work, it's your passion, it's your career for some of you. But then again, just remember that this career doesn't need to come with you in your bed. That kind of element. Or all these like healing elements and all these kind of stuff don't need to come in your bed with you. Just because in the tarot it's kind of, it foresaw a situation and you kind of saw it as if it's something very negative, then are you kind of trying to solve the situation with your person, or are you kind of like projecting and being stuck in the negativity because you want to prove yourself right, or you want to prove them wrong, or something of the sort? There's nothing positive that comes with someone proving you right or wrong. The best way for someone to learn if it's wrong or it's right, they need to come to that conclusion themselves. There's nobody who should teach them what it is, because you can teach it to them, but if they don't experience it and they don't come to that conception themselves, they're not, it's just something I'm kind of like reading through the Bible, perhaps, that kind. I don't know what I'm reading, but it's a belief system I should just kind of absorb, right? I should just absorb it and act by that, and then I don't have that authenticity that you seek, perhaps, because I'm acting by what the book is saying. That kind of mentality, perhaps. This one could be that way. I don't know. I'm not encouraging anything, but then again, I'm just kind of like releasing the messages, perhaps, that need to be mentioned here. Okay, so it's more like perhaps in the beginning it's more a deception, but then again, when you're kind of deceiving or you're accusing the person of a deception, or there is an element of you feel like you should be guarded perhaps here, and there's a lot that you're not aware of, and that you're just kind of overthinking the situation when it doesn't need to be overthinked like this, overthought. Like it becomes a complexity, or it's more like your intellect is working against the relationship instead of for it. Okay, then in the middle section with the 5 of Swords, it's more like becoming more like you're thinking where the relationship went wrong, or why did I kind of like, it's not working, but this is my twin flame, or this is my soulmate, etc. Why is it not working? Why can't I find somebody else that I feel the same way with? But then again, what you're not aware of is what did you do wrong. It's not about what your person did wrong. Your person did certain stuff that were wrong, let's say, as per you. But what did your behavior were? Well, how were you feeling? How were you accusive? Or how were you kind of acting? Were you communicating properly? Were you not communicating properly? Were you using tarot to kind of confirm certain stuff when the person was right in front of your face and you could have just confirmed it with them? With your own intuition and your own discernment. Tarot is not always the right way to read, okay? Can't read a person through tarot unless you're definitely very like talented like that, okay? I don't want to seem like I don't trust tarot, but tarot is a maze, okay? And you can lose yourself in this maze, okay? It's Torah in some way. Tarot is Torah, okay? So go do some researches, read more, but then again, you have to wake up to the fact that your life is not your life is not like, it's about you experiencing life, okay? So better confirm things on a physical level than live in a delusion, perhaps. Live in that element that I'm better than other people. I'm the healer. I'm kind of like guiding people here. Guide yourself here, perhaps. This one. The way you guide other people, you know also with experience perhaps that there are things that you're letting go of, right? So you're learning through people also. Anyways, it's a long vicious cycle, this one. I'm not going to go in the pathway. I'm just going to center myself and we're just going to continue on. I'm giving you all the negative and the positives. You will just take them, okay? So then again, in the near future with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. This one, if you follow your intuition, you don't go in your ego, you don't go in your high mighty position, okay? If we're going only spirit-wise, there's no baggage, there's no emotional baggage, there's no right way of being, okay? There's no right way of being or wrong way of being. Everything is diversity, everything is possibility. This person is a possible love interest of yours. You can have happiness with this one. You can manifest happiness with this one. The only thing you have to wake up to is that you need to let go of this controlling tendencies, perhaps. Controlling tendencies. Trickster vibrations. But it's not even that. It's more like the embodiment too much of the magician. You know too much. You manipulate too much. That kind of stuff. But then again, this could also be a curse element of yours. It's your prosperity, abundance, or your, you know, your blessings. But it's at the same time your curse element that you want to manipulate too much. Okay, so keeping this energy inside of you balanced. Okay, balance yourself, not overly stress yourself. Because for some of you, I just want to kind of make you wake up to something, okay? I don't know about, like for some part in my life, okay, when I was kind of researching, learning about tarot through my experiences also, the snake, the Arabinus, if it's biting its own tail on a, like this manner, it's a, okay, it's like a Bindu vibration. But if it's eating its own tail, if you do some research as why real snakes eat their own tail, it's because it's stressed. Okay, it's not in nature, it's at captivity or its own self is stressing itself. Okay, so just remember that. Do some research, okay? Really, I was so shocked when I saw this, but I kind of saw it on YouTube. I should do some more research about it perhaps. But a snake is stressed, it bites its own, like it swallows itself, that kind, because it's so stressed. Or it's a symbolism of stress. It's not comfortable in itself. So you're eating yourself up perhaps. That's the thing. Instead of kind of evolving and expanding, perhaps you're eating yourself up, this one. You're eating the relationship up. But what you're gonna learn with this man or this woman is integrity. Your own integrity and their integrity and people's integrity also. Because there's no element of special one, okay? Chosen one, the sun shines bright on everyone at the end of the day, okay? And it depends on you. There's no real element of ego boosting all the time, guys, okay? So, I don't know. I get triggered every time I hear, like, I'm the chosen, or you're the chosen one, or something of sort. It's like, I kind of, like, tune into the person ego tripping there in front of me. So, oh, I should be the most, people should die for me because I'm the chosen one. That kind of vibration, perhaps. People should sacrifice their lives for me because I'm the chosen one. You know, those kind of mentalities. But then again, we're not aware of it. And there are some, okay, guys, like, I don't want to say this. I'm just going to kind of say it to those. There are psychic manipulations also. Okay, I saw it on YouTube myself. Okay, if I'm kind of following my intuition, it's like sometimes there are people that are psychic, but then again, these people are using hypnosis on you, which you're not aware of in certain ways. And women are more receptive to it than men. Okay. But then again, I'm gonna end there. Okay, so for some of you, just protect yourself, heal yourself, and it's a matter of choice. How do you want to see the things and the tone? And get out of that mentality that there is a chosen one. Great people chose to do those things. So they chose to do great things. That kind. That type. Okay, so this one, the karmic reading, I hope many people didn't choose them. And even if you were a tarot reader, you just clicked off. If you know, you knew that I was like not reading this properly for you. For some of you, I do apologize if you want my apology. This is just Diva's discernment at the time. I know I don't know anything. Okay, I'm learning also, but I always protect myself. Okay, I'm safe and I'm healthy, and I don't wish to kind of harm other people, so people don't harm me either. Okay, so you are on your pathway, you believe in things, you're right. Okay, I'm wrong, completely wrong. If this reading didn't resonate with you, or you didn't find something you were seeking for, perhaps through the reading. Okay, so that's it, guys. For me, you can have happiness, be it this is your twin flame or not. It's a idea that you're living through. It's an illusion. Your person is a human being at the end of the day. It's not a twin flame. It's not an it's an amazing person, right? But then again, it's a human being at the end of the day. Be grounded when you're looking at the person. The person has strengths and they have weaknesses like you do. Okay? There's no element of chosen one. This is the person you want to choose. But then again, they are choosing you. But the fact that you're not able to choose them means that they should not choose you also. That kind of mentality. Okay, so for some of you, just wake up to those things. If it's not wake up calls, if it's not what you wish for, guys, again, I'm sorry. Okay, like I don't need to I don't want to like create messes in your lives, but sometimes you need that wake up call. If you need that wake up call, take it. If you don't have that wake up call, do it on your own pathway. If it's kind of for the community of whichever thing you believe in, if it's meant to be, you have a certain purpose and you're happy with that position you have, take it. This is your calling, so you do it. Do you at the end of the day, okay? That's it. That's it. Now, pile 7, whoever chose the Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy at this time. So I hope this one will be a short reading like the other previous ones. So let us see what your karma with this one is. Okay, so I have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups, but then again, I don't know if this is gonna stay the same way until I kind of start the reading. So it's more questions we're asking tarot or spirit or our intuition. So you're going to tap into your intuition. You're going to clear your mind about this person, and you just want to know, right? You just want to know internally what this person is doing in your life. Why are you stuck? Why do you think that you're feeling certain stuff connected to them, etc. Okay, but clear the mind. Okay, we're not saying fantasize or stuff like that. Just witness it. Okay, there's nothing right, there's nothing good in what I'm saying, and just go back to that time with this person or remember this person and tap into inside you. You can go in your heart, you can go in your intuition, you can go in your discernment, you can go here when you're thinking about it, or you can go here when you're thinking about it. You can be grounded when you're thinking about it. Okay, whichever way works for you. You can go in your abdominal section also when you're tapping into it, okay? So there's no right way of tapping into it. That's what I'm trying to say. You will know it. You can close your eyes and think about it also. Meditate on it too. And when you're meditating, go at it with ease, okay? Clear the mind. Mind should be clear all the time when you're doing it. That kind. You're not thinking. You're discerning. You're witnessing yourself connected to this person. That kind. Breathe in, breathe out calmly. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Keep your spine, your back erected. But relax your shoulders. You can tap to your, like, you can hear your heartbeat. That's a good sign. If you don't hear it, it's still okay. But do you hear your breathing? Okay, are you focused on your breathing when you're listening to me? That kind. So you have yellow eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, okay? Eyes and blue eyes. So you have gray eyes, or your person has gray eyes. Your person might have brown eyes, and you have number 1, okay? So number 1 is important here, and I'm gonna see if I have another. You have March, okay? So 1st of March could be that way, as it doesn't need to be. Or number 1 could be significant for you, okay? The person might have a life path number 1, or they were born on the 1st, or you met them on the 1st of something, okay? So you have B and E. So Brisbane, Australia. SAN. This came practically in every pile, okay? SAN, San Diego, California. You have CA, AC, SAN, okay? And then you have Shanghai Airport, China, PBG, okay? So this came again also. Shanghai came again, another pile too. But it doesn't need to be, okay? Just focus on the initials of your person. So let us see what type of relationship this is, how you feel when you're with this one. You have romantic love. We got that. A message for you, meditate and contemplate. That's what we were doing from the start here. Kind of like made you meditate a bit. Or I don't know if you needed to meditate. And contemplate more about this person. Whoever you're here for, okay? You need to meditate and contemplate about them. That's what you need to do, perhaps, if you wanted advice. Then you have health and well-being. Visualize. If you want to lose weight, hold a mental image of yourself at your desired weight. Don't think about the pounds you want to shift, okay? Instead, think of yourself as always being your perfect shape. Think slime. Slime. I don't know how to kind of say it, but think the way you want to think, okay? It's all internal work at the end of the day. It's a visualization, but staying healthy overall. And then you have, but remember, visualize it, okay? Visualize it. If you want to lose weight, hold a mental image of yourself at your desired weight, okay? Don't think about the pounds you want to shift, though, okay? Instead, think of yourself as always being your perfect shape. As already being your perfect shape, okay? Remember that. Then you have career and prosperity. Desire. Go window shopping, okay? Gaze at all the items you would love to own. Imagine using them and enjoying them. Regularly repeating this exercise will help to attract the things you long to have. Okay? So go window shopping. You can window shop men also if you want. Okay? That's fine. But it doesn't need to. Gaze at all the items you would love to own. But then again, we don't own people, this one. Imagine using them and enjoying them. But then again, being with them and enjoying being in their company. Okay? That kind. Regularly repeating this exercise will help to attract the thing you love to have. You long to have. So if you want one man in your life, then do this exercise with one person. If you want several men in your life, you can do this with several men. Or women too. Okay, so it's up to you to decide, make the choice if you want to do those kind of stuff. But we're going more with one person here. Okay, you came here for one person, and I'm gonna kind of like give you some more advices perhaps, or myself some advices, this one. Okay, responsibility. Every human being is the author of its own health or disease. Okay, you have every human is the author of its own health or disease. Remember that. Then you have positivity. Always do your best to direct your thoughts in positive and productive directions. Focus on life-alarming and joyful thoughts. Train yourself to avoid negative, pessimistic, self-defeating, and critical thoughts and emotions, okay? Because these will block the flow of abundance. That's important. Don't give up. And then you have grow. This is love and relationship. Devote a little time every day to daydreaming about all the developments that you want to happen in your relationships. Okay, keep your thoughts positive, constructive, and joyful. So this one, it's not devote a little time every day to daydream, but it's more discern, okay, about all the developments that you want to happen in your relationships. Okay, the word here are not really proper for me. So instead of daydreaming, discern, okay? Discern, witness about all the developments that you want to happen in your relationships, okay? Keep your thoughts positive, constructive, and joyful. Trust that whatever you are witnessing, discerning about will soon manifest in your life. Okay, instead of daydreaming, we're gonna witness and discern them. Okay, my way of reading those. Okay, so and what can you have with this one? So you have spirituality with this person. You can have teaching and learning, and music. So the karma with this person is learn and tap into spirituality or yourself, because music helps immensely with internal development. Okay, you don't sense it, but then again, it is very internal activity. So it's a teacher and student relationship, karma, that you have with this person. And music is music connected, okay? But it could be very internal also. I have one more here, and you have completion. We're going there. Now, what are you learning with them? So you have cosmic consciousness. Interesting. Very interesting. This is what you're learning with them, which is doable here because there's music involved. And I connect music with tantric also. And tantric is spirituality for me. And you have completion, which is more like beginning and endings. But this is more endings here. But the ending gives you a new beginning. And teaching and learning. So what type of vibration you tune into because of them? It's prosperity and Gaia. Gorgeous energy, this one. This one is very heart. I kind of feel it in my heart, okay? So it's authority too. So authority over the love and amount of love you're giving to them, but there's a lot of prosperity here too. And advice for you here is yang energy, which is masculine energy, and you have imagine. So we want you to imagine perhaps or visualize giving to them, perhaps. It's perhaps the advice here is to give. Inspiration, perhaps. You give inspiration. The path, the karma here is to give inspiration. To give the inspiration. And to imagine. Yourself the way you want to feel. Okay, so this one is a very beautiful energy, but then again, perhaps if you want love here, the love is, it's like through a dimension, this one. The love you tap in with this one is through another dimension. Let's say I like animes, okay? I love Japanese culture. I go like cosplaying all the time, and it's like whenever I go to these otaku events or these superhero, it could be animes, it could be Korean drama festivities, it could be Japanese drama festivities, it could be manga, manhwa, could be connected to Final Fantasy, could be connected to, I don't know, like any types of cosplay events surrounding people that are motivated about them. So if you're a gamer, you love these kind of games, or you like gaming all the time, there's events and festivities, you go to those things and you meet a person through it. So you are passionate about this, the people are passionate about it, so you kind of have that kind of relationship together because you feel like we are living our passion, that kind of vibration. This is a very abundant, very happy. It's like, how much can you devote to your stuff? It's like when I was an anime fan, okay, I was an anime and manga fan, or I used to kind of fangirl a lot over like Vampire Knight, let's say. And I used to kind of always try to kind of like watch the anime when it was there, go to otaku conventions, or it's like just to watch anime. And I saw many people that were passionate about it. So I met people that were there for me, you know. It's like I was passionate about this person was passionate about this, so we kind of like spend time, we were friends, like kind of meet new people, that kind of element. This one, it's more profound, so it's more like you guys are working together. So you are into gaming, you create a gaming environment. This one, it's more like you are passionate about music, you're a talented person, or you're a composer. You could be the muse here if you want. Okay, but that's the kind of vibration it is. It's about, advice here is to kind of feel whole and worthy to inspire or to give of yourself, and imagine that you are doing it. Visualize or witness it, that you are doing it. You are the inspiration, you are the person who is the muse here, perhaps, or they are the person that are your muse. It is a person that is going to teach you about, you know, spirituality, but spirituality is about life, you know. Spirituality is about how you're living your life, how are you kind of like finding your pathway, what are you passionate about, what is giving you a lot of abundance. You seek to give and you want to receive, or there's that flow of when you give, you receive equally as much, okay? That's also teacher-student also relationship. What we don't understand, which I tuned into when I was a leader, is that I tapped into the concept that it's not me only teaching my other, you know, I'm not gonna say subordinates, but my other little sisters or brothers, things. It's not only me teaching it to them. They were teaching it to me too, because I taught them certain stuff, but they are the new generation, right? So they kind of saw different ways. So it's not about me just teaching it one way. It's about them teaching it back to me. And it's all about learning and relearning, and failures and success, and how this failure element worked successfully on one person and this successful element worked horribly on this one. So it's more about the teacher is teaching, right, the student, because the student is an eager seeker, perhaps. But then again, once the student masters it, then the teacher disappears, definitely. But then again, the teacher also sometimes learns from its students. So you have those kind of vibrations here. So it's that kind of element. What were you learning from them? Yes, you were inspiring them, or they were inspiring you, but what were you offering them back? Sometimes you're teaching them something until they need to teach you something. So it's that kind of equal give and take vibration. This is camaraderie, this is companionship, this is teaching each other about your passion, or teaching each other about something that you are passionate about. You both are passionate about, or you're learning about being passionate about something. It's a very beautiful energy, this one. But then again, I don't know if you're sad about the fact that there is no real love. Romantic love is there because you're both in love with the passion you feel. That's what the vibration is. And with cosmic consciousness, it's waking up to the fact that there's much more to this relationship than meets the eye. It doesn't need to just be categorized as a love kind of relationship. It could be much more than that sometimes, which is a beautiful thing for many people out there. Okay, so you have those vibrations connected to the karma with this person. Then every relationship ends at the end of the day. Okay, but when I say completion, it could start new. Sometimes there are people, okay, what we need to understand even in relationships and internally also, we change as people, as other people change with us, okay? But at the end of the day, you can still keep the relationship comfortable, okay? With that element of receptivity and giving and receiving kind of element. I don't know the other terminology for giving perhaps, but you need to be receptive so that you can give also. You know, you need to understand what receiving means, okay? But then again, you need to understand also what giving means, okay? So that you can bring happiness in your life, okay? It's not only about taking, it's not only about giving. It's about the balance that's created. Not one-sided only, okay? It's both-sided. So let me see what is your future with this one, okay? Overall. You have 77, which is spirituality. You have 57, which is teaching and learning. You have 32, which is music. And you have number 9, which is completion. But it's also coming home for me, okay? If I'm going with the vortex 369 numbers, number 9 is the balance between both duals, okay? The good and the bad is the tail is sign. The S in the middle is number 9 for me, okay? That line for balance, beginning and the ending is there. But this is how I tap into it with my discernment, guys. I kind of see stuff differently, perhaps. For some of you, if it's not understandable, perhaps it's not meant to be, but just take what resonates, okay, guys? So what is the future with this person? So what's the main situation? You have the Knight of Wands, okay? So it's all about igniting the fire, okay? The confidence, the center of recognition, how you recognize yourself overall, okay? But you're passionate about it. You're passionate about this thing that you're eager to go on this journey, to fight for it, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, it's about equal giving as equal taking, but centering yourself overall, this one. And you have the Moon card, which is more about waking up to certain unconscious patterns or your unconsciousness that you need to shed light on, okay? So wake up to good and bad ways of yourself, okay? Because the moon can also be your subconscious, perhaps your subconscious or your unconscious mind, perhaps, okay? And the scarabée is the 2 hemispheres of the mind, okay? So if you kind of do some Egyptian mythology, it's like the Eye of Horus, I connected with the pineal gland. It's like if you separate the mind into 2, you see that, you know, that Eye of Horus on one side, but it's like it's the Eye of Horus, which is the pineal gland in the middle, okay? So that's how the scarabée symbolism is for me, okay? So here in this one with the Millennium Thoth, it's about how to kind of tap into your own inner light connected to the situation, okay? See your own worth overall, but see how your behaviors are connected to the person and how the the other person's behaviors are kind of like interacting with each other, perhaps. The reason why it's this way is the Seven of Swords. It's because there's always a truth, okay? So there is a truth, you know, or there's a truth that you kind of are understanding. But this truth also needs to be focused around letting certain thought patterns or certain ways that don't serve you in the present moment, okay? Because the Six of Swords is about letting go of thought patterns, or letting go of a person that doesn't serve you, or letting go of certain mental patterns, because depression and disorders come from the mind, okay? And it's about patterns. It's about how many times do you repeat it, okay? It's about waking up to the unconscious manners and bringing a consciousness. So sometimes watching yourself, filming yourself and watching yourself does help you a lot, okay? Because it gives, based on your mood and based on what you're seeking for to see inside of you, you will wake up to that yourself. Okay, it's not about just filming other people to learn other people. It's about learning yourself. So filming yourself, this one, it could help you immensely. Recording yourself and listening to yourself. It's about self-evaluation, this one. But then again, if you don't want to do that, then just don't do it. It's too complicated for you, or you need someone who can balance the way you kind of see it. Depends. But then again, I say the best way is to either film yourself and listen to yourself, or fight for something or create something and then rewatch yourself. You're going to see that the way you kind of tap into yourself is going to change. First, you might feel weird at doing it. At first, you're kind of feeling like you're getting out of your comfort zone. Then once you kind of have a comfort zone established, you're going to wake up to many things that you do or people do, or what words you use, or how your behavior is, or your actions, or your emotions, or your expression is. Kind of gives you a lot of information about yourself, so that once you kind of tune into somebody else, you're more conscious about what you're saying, you're more conscious about what you're looking like. Of course, we cannot control the unconscious, okay, until you get triggered, or that day, with that astrological chart, you meet somebody or something happens that kind of messes many stuff, right? But then again, you need to tap into inside to kind of create the harmony, do the work that you need to do, okay? So nothing comes just like that, okay? Life is about evolution, okay? It's about creating and destroying also certain patterns that don't serve you. And then in the near future, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Ten of Swords, and there's one more. You have the Hierophant. Okay, this one, there's no real element of, it's more an inner battle. It's more about you tapping into your own self-esteem. Okay, it's more about knowing what your truth is and what your boundaries are and what you accept, what you feel comfortable with or not, or how to kind of approach the person with a more soft-heartedness, like being soft at heart or tender at heart, and loving overall. So this one, the karma is more to kind of wake up to the fact that you are passionate about this similar thing. So both of you like each other or are in a romantic vibration because you understand or you are passionate about this third dimension. Okay, the reason why it's that way is because both of you know that you like this, right? Or overall, the relationship with this one is to kind of wake up to the fact that the truth is that you need to let go of certain mental pattern that don't serve you. Be it how you see yourself, do you like yourself, do you kind of feel like your body is different, or your mind is different, or the person is different, or they're from a different culture, etc. Those mental patterns don't serve you anymore, okay? So, or having a certain idea connected to another culture because of ancestral history, perhaps. You know, it's like if certain countries were against each other, that kind, and now you're meeting someone from that other culture, but then again, you guys are working, you're passionate about the same thing, but then again, whatever happened in the past is in the past, right? and now everybody seems to be comfortable. But then again, there are certain people that keep grudges, or it's part of the tradition. But then again, I'm not encouraging anything, okay guys? This one, I'm not encouraging. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? So for something like that portion, just remember that. So in the initial energy connected to this passion element, there was a lot of doubt perhaps from your end, or you felt doubt, or you kind of were anxious, or you didn't believe in it. There was an element of it looked toxic perhaps, that you kind of felt toxic, or on a physical level it seemed all unstable, transparent and up in the air perhaps. But there was a lot of stress, or there was a lot of like toxicity I'm hearing. I don't know why. So in the initial, you have, or spirituality could also be about facing the dark night of the soul perhaps with this one, or this person caused you a dark night of the soul, a tower moment perhaps. It could be that way. We can go there for some part. Or this was more on a physical level, you were more anxious when it came to this person. Or when it came to the passion you felt, or the romantic loves you felt. You felt like these were not meant to be perhaps, or I was kind of catching feelings when I should not have perhaps. That kind of vibe. In the middle section with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords, it's more something to just forgive and get over with. Because with the Queen of Swords, it's more like chopping the head. But then again, you have the Four of Swords, which is more about like chilling and forgiveness. That's what I tune in with this flower in the middle. It's more like gathering your thoughts in such a way that your intellect works for you, not against you. So you don't degrade yourself here in the situation. You don't degrade anybody in the situation. But in the middle section with the Queen of Swords, it's more like there's some element of proudly chopping the head. I don't know if it's a good vibe here, or this is more justice will be made properly. So I don't know to what point this person abused you, this one, or there was abuse here, or there's no real abuse. It's more an element of grudge, this one. Or wishing to control the person in some way, this one. I need an extra one for the Queen with the Four of Swords energies. The Hangman, okay. So, it's more like, the vibe is like, with the Queen of Swords, there's like a running impatience. It's a running impatience, wishing the person bad things, perhaps, or wishing to cut the head or cut the tie, perhaps, or like punish the person, this one. But then again, with the Four of Swords, could be that I'm like stagnant around the situation. Could be that way in the present moment. And then in the near future with the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant, it's more like being more established within yourself and knowing what you're doing, and approaching the person from a more meditative and contemplative mind. Okay, so it's more like established conception. And with the Nine of Wands, it's more like protecting yourself, or protecting the passion you felt towards this one. And with the Ten of Swords, it's more like no longer stressing over the broken heart concept. So this one is more like in the near future, or the karma here is to kind of wake up to the fact that it's just love. Okay, it's just love, and there's nothing to, there's no punishment. Nobody should be punished here. Okay, so this one, the karma is to kind of wake up to the fact that this is a very spiritual relationship. Okay, it helps you enhance your spirituality. It helps you become more mindful. Music is a therapy here. With the teaching and learning, it's more like you taught something to them, and they kind of like, it's that kind of like teacher student, but it switches. Okay, it's not just one-sided. And with the completion, it's more like it's it's a new, okay, based on how well you kind of are established within yourself will change completely the vibe in this relationship, okay? But you can have so much with this one. It doesn't need to be limited to love only, okay? Love is here, but then again, it's not the main thing. It's not the main, I don't say protagonist, but it's not the main subject here. The main subject is how you're gonna have your own self-worth and overcome it. Okay, so this one, it's overall, that's the lesson. But it's a very healing, very full-on potential relationship you have. There's a lot you can give and receive with this one. And there's a lot you can kind of achieve with a certain self-authority here connected to the person. Okay, so the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Okay, so that's the type of relationship you need to keep, or this is the type of vibration you're gonna learn through time with these people, or through time with this person. Okay, so you have Gaia, which is frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Okay, so it's that kind of abundant vibration you tune in with them, because music is an abundant field also for going there. It could be dancing, it could be connected with music, with dancing, instruments, opera, voice, and all that kind of stuff, because music could be used with only sounds, tones, frequencies, or it could also be connected with voices, could also be connected with poems, lyrics, those kind of stuff. So it could be writing also connected to it. Okay, what they're saying, what they're mentioning, what is the, you know, the intention of the music. Overall, music is always well looked at, be it it's vulgar music or be it it's some kind of music. The frequency of it has its own manifestation, and it could be healing as it could be intense. But overall, it wishes to release some kind of frustration, perhaps. And whenever it's vulgar like that, it's more like people are starting to kind of get objectified, perhaps. But then again, it wishes to kind of convey a certain element. Like, let's say Eminem used to write a lot of, like, he had good music, man. That man, Stromae is amazing. That person, he has a new album with L'Enfer et Santé. You could check that out. L'Enfer specifically is a very reflective song. And Santé is santé, health. So it's very nice. It's very approachable. The music is amazing, and I find Stromae is very therapeutical. So it's more like he can manifest what all the pain inside of people through his music, which is one of his main talents overall. No shame. And it's all his life. So it's more like a journalism, so you can get to know the person in detail. But takes immense vulnerability like that. So it's that vibe. Then you have prosperity. It's the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. Okay? So it invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Okay? So that's what you're doing. You're rejoicing over something you feel passionate about. Be it you're passionate about music, be it you're passionate about animes, be it you're passionate about gaming, be it you're passionate about, I don't know, like cosplays or Avengers, or I don't know, like, I don't know, Batman, Athena, or like Wonder Woman, those kind of stuff. You know the terms, okay? I don't know them very well. I don't care about them that much, but I like to watch good movies sometimes, you know? So that kind. So this was it. I hope it gave many people the insight that they seeked, be it goodly received or badly received. I don't know. You will know it. If it does, it was useful to you, can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You can comment down below, be it negative comments or positive comments. I embrace them all, okay? At this point, I'm very comfortable with my readings. If I wasn't, I would not have continued creating and uploading videos, okay? Because sometimes there were times where I really wanted to shut my channel and just disappear, okay, from YouTube. And I've had enough of myself, okay? So it's that kind of vibration. So if you want my channel to go again, like, subscribe if you want. If you want to kind of encourage me to kind of keep doing this, I'm still here, you know. So it's just that sometimes I have that like idea of just like disappearing, okay? Diva Melek will no longer be here, you know, that kind of stuff. So just go, you know. But then again, I evolve and I change, and sometimes I kind of, because I don't do voluntary work, I wish to kind of look at this in the form of it's a voluntary work. I'm doing this for other people. But then again, it's for myself too. Okay, so it's in both ways. That kind. Okay, so see you guys next time on my channel. If you want to subscribe, there is a button around here sooner or later. And if you want next videos, or if you want to kind of search and binge watch, go ahead. You're welcome. That kind. Okay, so see you next time, and bye-bye.